the Switch's launch did not disappoint in the game department, and the download titles are no exception.
Let's go! Maybe I should have said let's go in Japanese.
Yes.
Because the first on our list of best eShop games, which is really the eShop games that are available.
That's right. It's not like there were March 4th.
Yeah. You might not think of this one. It's Puyo Puyo Tetris, which is currently available in Japan.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
So here's what you do. You create a new profile, and then you create a new Nintendo account, and you set the Nintendo account to be Japanese or other regions. And then you link that to the Switch profile, go into the eShop, and you're good to go. Just have to guess what the buttons do.
Right.
Yeah. There's a demo available if you want to try Puyo Puyo Tetris for free. It is a game that's coming here next month, I believe. But it's really fun. It's like a combination of Dr. Robotnik's Mean Bean Machine and Tetris.
Or Kirby's Avalanche, if you're not familiar with Mean Bean Machine. They're the exact same game.
Sorry, I made a non-Nintendo reference.
Oh, how dare you. I thought I was going to be the one who had trouble with that, which sometimes I do. But once again, this is the beauty of not having region-locked.
Yeah, this was my first region-free experience.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So it's nice that it's not only like you can import cartridges, but you can literally just boot up the other eShops.
They made it pretty easy to do, too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And Puyo Puyo Tetris was really fun. It controls well with single Joy-Con.
Mm-hmm.
And you can play just Tetris, just Puyo Puyo, or a combination of them. So I'm really looking forward to getting the game when I can read everything.
Yes.
So
that would be handy.
Yep. If you need help in the menus, let me know.
Yeah.
So there you go. That's the first one.
The other game we're checking out is Shovel Knight Specter of Torment, which it's actually exclusive on Switch. Just launched day one, and it's not coming out to the other consoles until next month.
Yes.
What I really like about it is it's actually a prologue to Shovel Knight, so it's not just the same thing. You're actually going to fight the Order and have them join the Enchantress, so it all takes place before Shovel Knight does.
I did not realize that.
Yep. The mechanics are very similar to Shovel Knight, unlike
Plague
Knight. Yep. Yeah. So it's more melee combat, but it's enough different mechanics that it...
Yeah. Seemed like this one was kind of mobility based.
Yes, definitely.
You can slash in a diagonal line up, right?
Or down, just depending on where you are.
And then run up walls too?
Yep. So on this one seems like it's a lot more like positioning. Sometimes there will be the place that you have to jump to. You actually have to go below it to slash up, so you can't just jump wherever. I've died a few times because I did it too early and slashed down to my instant demise.
Yep. And you're playing with the D-pad on Joy-Con.
I am. Yeah, one thing I really wanted to point out with that is I know a lot of people said, oh, I'll never play Shovel Knight with this D-pad. It's going to be terrible. I need a pro controller. I have had absolutely no problems with it. It's worked 100% fine, and it's Ryan approved.
I was doubtful, but I just tried using the D-pad a little bit, and you don't miss the centerpiece that much because you aren't pressing that thing.
Right.
So
it's just something to rest on, but I think the buttons don't stick out like super far, so it's not in the way.
Yeah. I was going to say two more things. You can get this game alone or as part of Treasure Trove. So it's $10 by itself, $25 for Treasure Trove, I believe.
Yep.
And then we're going to have a full review for you guys pretty soon.
Yes.
So watch that.
And if you are confused about the Shovel Knight version differences, we have a video on that. We have you covered to explain all of that.
Yes.
Excellent. And the last thing I had about it was I really like the remix music in this. So you can hear kind of like the same Shovel Knight themes for the levels you're going through, but it's completely different at the same time.
It's a little bit eviler because you're a bad guy.
From what I guess I haven't been too in depth into it to see if it's eviler. It's just like you can hear the same main theme running through the levels that you're going through, but then it goes into its own path at the same time.
That's cool that they didn't use the same music.
They definitely put a lot of effort into this.
Awesome.
So.
They're surprising us left and right.
And there's another campaign coming out yet.
Oh yeah, that's right. The King Knight campaign is going to be. We're going to be hearing more about that soon, and that's so cool that they just keep on expanding on these characters.
Yep.
Even though we do want Shovel Knight too. Lastly, we're going to talk about Snipperclips, which is a fun puzzle adventure. We played it quite a bit, and the puzzles are like different in every single level. When I first saw it, I'm like, okay, I'm guessing that you're just going to have to cut out each other in like certain shapes.
I thought it was going to be mostly that.
Yep.
Yeah, but there's like stuff that you have to do, frogs that you have to reunite with their children, and anime girls that need to stay away from bad guys and
like
get
them
to
from
gems.
point A to point B and build their path.
Yeah.
Really cool.
And then sometimes you're not just controlling your character, you're controlling like bigger, smaller copies of your characters, transporting fragile objects.
It's a pretty in-depth game.
Absolutely.
And then it's like voodoo doll style, where if you get cut yourself, then the little copies of you are cut too. So
Yep.
I did not see those ones.
No,
That
we did that one before you.
That is
joined us.
really, really cool.
Obsidian.
Yes. The controls are natural, and the aesthetics are great. It looks really great. It's really fun to see the expressions
Their faces.
on their faces
yeah.
and the different sounds and just the way the game.
Do your best
reacts.
Snipperclips face.
Yeah.
I like the one where he looks like really mischievous. He's like,
Yeah, but they usually do that face like when they're getting clipped, like, ooh, I like that.
Or ducking way down, like sneaking. Like,
Yeah. And then they have the weird boots that are like turned in toward each other.
Yeah. When you go up on your tippy toes, like,
Yeah.
good.
It's a perfect co-op game. It requires a lot of like conversation back and forth and planning. And...
Yeah, good stuff.
Yep.
There you go. Get on the eShop.
Yes, buy these games.
Stop playing Zelda, you nerd. Thanks for watching. Thanks for being a part of the crew.
Don't forget to give us a thumbs up on this video. It helps us bring you new content every single day. And also, don't forget to back us on Patreon before March 31st so that you can be part of this wonderful giveaway. What do we have, guys?
We have a Zelda coin.
We have a Super Mario Run coin, and we have the Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild sound selection CD.
Yes.
A pin for only Apple employees.
Yeah.
You do not have to be an employee of Apple to be eligible for this giveaway. All you have to do is live in the U.S. and back us on Patreon before the end of this month.
Give us money!
Yeah, pretty much. We'll give you hundreds of episodes. You'll give us a few bucks.
Yep.
Get some prizes.
Absolutely.
Sound good, everybody. See you next time.
Signing off.